Welcome to August 2017. August is a powerful month. There are 2 eclipses and Mercury goes retrograde. Oh, and so for you, it isn't a fun part of your chart. It is bringing the action to the love you give to others, the love you receive from others, joy, play, creative self-expression, self-confidence, as well as your hopes and wishes, the groups you belong to, community. So it's a fun energy for the Libra because the first eclipse is in Aquarius, your sister sign, and so it is trining you, harmonious energy flow. Jupiter is actually trining positive energy flow, this Aquarius lunar eclipse, and Jupiter is in your sign, and he's sextile the Leo sun. So for you, this is a wonderful energy, and it's exciting, it's fresh, it's lively, it's inviting. So I'm very excited for you with this energy. Now, as you go into August, Uranus goes retrograde on the 3rd. Uranus has been in that area of relationships for you since 2010. So, there may be, and there has been, some disruptions in that area of relationships. Now, with him retrograding, when a planet retrogrades or goes direct after being retrograde, there's a period what we call stationary, and it's a very powerful time. So watch for impatience or rash actions or impulsiveness around the 3rd in the area of relationships, because it will get better. Now, Jupiter squares Pluto for the last time on August 4th, and that's good news because that energy has made some folks act out aggressively with prejudice and negativity and just bad behavior, violence. With that moving on, that is good news. Then you're at the Aquarius lunar eclipse on August 7th, and that brings the action to creative self-expression, love, true love, romance, your children, sports, play, fun, creative projects. And it's really interesting because for you this is a really good energy because Aquarius is your sister sign, and this lunar eclipse is being harmoniously aspected, trined, by Jupiter in Libra. So it's pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Libra, your sun in Libra, your moon in Libra, Jupiter in Libra, Venus in Libra, whatever is in Libra is being lifted up by this energy. The sun is in Leo. Leo sextiles harmonious energy flow, positive energy flow with your planets in Libra. So both of these energies, the Leo and the Aquarius, are lifting you up, they're picking you up, so you're feeling good, you're excited. But they are still eclipses, which are very powerful, and they can end things, they can start new things, and so you can be feeling like really energized and excited. Others may not be feeling that way, right? Like you're ready to go to the party or have a party, right? Or something crazy happens, so these are eclipses, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, so anything can happen, right? Anything, surprise, that you didn't expect can be served up. But overall, it's a very positive energy for you. I mean, one thing that you may notice, it can just be too electrical or too energized, too much, and so you want to make sure that you're not overdoing the partying, overdoing the work, overdoing anything, and then feeling really tired afterwards, exhausted. I'm really good at doing that. And so be aware of that. But overall, it's a very positive energy for you. And it's exciting what's happening. Now, what's interesting is, Aquarius is about other people. It is about the groups you belong to, the tribe, the community. But at that Aquarius lunar eclipse, there's a yod, a finger of God, off of the sun. So God is pointing to the Leo sun. And Leo is the individual. It's the hero on the hero's journey. Everyone is a hero of their own story. Everyone is a hero of their own life path. And so God is pointing to the sun in Leo, even at the Aquarius full moon. And for you, that is about your hopes and wishes. It is about unexpected surprises that can be very pleasant. And so for you, it is the message, Libra, is to please yourself. So the universe is saying for Libra in August is to please yourself first, right? It's interesting because also not only is Creator pointing to the sun in Leo at the lunar eclipse in Aquarius, but there's 2 new moons in Leo, one in July at 0 degrees Leo, right at the beginning, and then one on August 21st, a total solar eclipse at 28, 29 degrees Leo, the end of Leo. So it is this really big focus on your heart and pleasing yourself and loving you more than the need to please others. That's the message for you here in August with these energies, is to, yes, of course we want to make others happy, or we want to harmonize with others, absolutely, but the universe is pointing to your hopes and wishes. The universe is saying, Libra, what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What is your heart's desire? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What brings you laughter? This is where you are to be focused this month. And at the end of July as well, is in this fun part of your chart. And celebrating you, celebrate your life. Is so much of our life is work, responsibilities, paying the mortgage, paying the bills, going to the dentist. Well, me anyway. And so it's like, when do I have time to just be silly? And if 95% of your life is serious, that means 5% of your life is laughter or humor. We need more humor. We need more lightness in our life. We need to lighten up. And so, this is a wonderful energy for you to do that, because your fun houses are being activated. It's all about, celebrating you, celebrating your life, celebrating your spirituality, celebrating just the simple moments, right? Is being in the moment and doing things that please you, doing things that make you happy, doing things just for the fun of it, not for the money, not for the work, not for others, but for you. So it's all about you this month, and your hopes and wishes, your secret desires, your heart's desires, the ones you don't tell anybody, the ones you just keep to yourself. This is being lit up in a huge way. Mars is in this area of your hopes and wishes. The North Node is in this area. The Sun is in this area. And the total eclipse is in this area. So this is a message from the universe to ask and it is given. Set your intention for what you want. And you can have it all. Ask for it. Success, laughter, joy, fun. Now, the full moon is also, bringing some completions. Maybe you're completing a project, a creative project you've been working on for a while. What needs to change for you? You will have an opportunity to think about that this month. What needs to change for me? What can I do so that I have more humor in my life. And I do have more fun, so that I'm not just working all the time. And so you're thinking about that, right? Is, you know, what you can do to put into your days to laugh more. It raises your vibration, it improves your health, and it makes you live longer. So, three good reasons to allow that into your life. Right? Because the Aquarius energy is break free, liberate yourself, have fun, live from your heart. Then, okay, so if the eclipses are, you know, enough energy, right? Mercury goes retrograde. Mercury moves retrograde from August 12th through September 5th. He starts out in Virgo, and then he moves back into Leo on the 31st, igniting the solar eclipse again. This is what keeps eclipse energy going for so long. They are the most powerful transit you can experience. They bring in new beginnings, they bring in completions, they move us, they shift us, they change us. And, you know, this is a time of new beginnings, but, you know, with Mercury retrograde, if you want to start a new job, or you want to move, or you want to, you know, make a major purchase, if you can wait until September, I do recommend it. September 5th on. Because there's a lot of retrograde energy here. Now Uranus is retrograde, Pluto is retrograde, Chiron is retrograde, Neptune is retrograde, and Mercury is retrograde. Well, retrograde means go back and do over. Retrograde means go back and get something. For you, it may be go back and get your inner child. Go back and get your childhood again. Go back and get that playful time, or reignite that time in your life where it was fun and exciting and playful. So, and it can also bring relationships back as well, right? It can bring people from our past back. Things from your past can be reignited, brought to life again. So, you know, the Leo new moon on the 21st, yeah, it's a new moon, new beginnings, but it may not be the full impact until September. And, you know, you are getting these cosmic downloads. So you want to be paying attention to what you receive on the 21st of August especially, but as well as the lunar eclipse on the 7th, as to what you're receiving from your higher self, is to, could be some self-realization that's happening for you this month. Like you really have this realization about yourself that is a game changer and empowers you, right? It's like, wow, you know, I didn't know that about myself, but it's true. And isn't that interesting, right? That's why we need to live like 1,000 years, because, you know, it takes a really long time to know self, know who we are. And we're always changing too. Now, the Leo new moon total eclipse on August 21st is a really big deal. This is a total eclipse. It's at 29 degrees Leo. It is going to sweep through the United States, the first one in 100 years that we've had here. And it's in a grand fire trine to Saturn in Sagittarius, and exactly trining Uranus in Aries on the 21st. This is amazing, and it is remarkable. I have not seen an eclipse like this. And, you know, so there's tremendous supportive energy here for you. So any project that you've been working on, you could have amazing breakthroughs with this energy. You're getting a new start in this area of your goals in life, your ambitions, your hopes and wishes, the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. Money looks great for you this month. And your ruling planet Venus is in that area of career and destiny in the world, you know, making things better for you, improving your standing in your work, in the world, what you do in the world, which is great. And then she moves into Leo on the 26th, which is the money you make. And you, of course, you have Mars there. And so you could see, you know, a really nice pickup in income here in August for you, a new start with money in your business or the company you work for, which is amazing. And it's good because it's also good for relationships, it's good for communication, it's good for working with others and receiving from others. Yes. It's also an energy that could be expanding your network of friends, right? Because you're getting this new start in this area. So you could be expanding your network of friends, colleagues, and so on, which is really exciting too. So you have this amazing solar eclipse in this area of goals, hopes and wishes. It's like making your dreams come true. That's why it's like you can say it, ask, and it is given, right? Tell the universe what you want. Tell the universe, you know, what you've been hoping for and wishing for. And it could show up. Now, it may not happen in August or exactly on the day of the eclipse, but it could. It may come in September, or it may come in July, or it may come, you know, later this year into next year when the eclipses go over Leo and Aquarius again in this part of your life. So, you know, it will be unique to each Libra as to when your timing is based on your soul agreements and what is right for you and what you're ready for. But it is a beautiful energy, and it is about, you know, igniting that zest and zing for life. And it is about empowering both the male and the female, you know, with Mars and Leo, and you know, the sun and the moon. You know, it is about empowering the male and the female, both male and female energies, and raising up the male energy as well as the empowerment of the female. So, you know, Saturn is going direct a couple of days after the eclipse on the 25th. And that's good news, you know, because he has been in an area of your life where you can sometimes feel like it's stagnant, or you're spinning your wheels and you're not going anywhere. Or it's like no matter what you try, it just doesn't catch fire. It's just like you don't feel like, you know, things are moving forward. But now with him going direct, it is going to, you know, move projects forward, move things forward. Again, we may not see it until Mercury goes direct in September, but you could. Or, you know, even till the Virgo new moon in September, you know, I know Pluto will be direct then too, which will be good. So, it is, I mean, it is a good time for the Libra because it, you know, your Leo sextiles you, woohoo, and Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius, you know, brings to light that area of play and fun and joy and laughter, romance, creative self-expression. It's a very fun part of your life. And there's such a fun focus going on in your hopes and wishes and your goals. And maybe for some of you, you're looking at goals, you know, maybe you don't want that goal anymore. Maybe you've had a goal and now it's like it doesn't matter anymore. And that's really important too, because the eclipses, they complete things. And when something's done, then we don't need to put energy there anymore. And that's, you know, really where it's at, is what gives you energy? You know, what expands your heart? What makes you happy? If something is pleasing you and making you happy, keep going. But if it isn't, then maybe it's time to complete it. Maybe it's time to move on to something else. And the universe may be showing that for some of you, is that you are done with a certain goal. You are done with a relationship. You're done with a job, you know, something. It can be, again, it's unique for each person. Now, it doesn't have to be dramatic, like moving or leaving a job or a relationship. It could be patterns that are changing. For you, a big one here is pleasing yourself first, like taking care of you first. That's a big message here. So that could be a pattern change for you, where you're so often focused on what other people want for you or from you, and here the universe is saying no, focus on Libra, and what do you want, and what do you need, what's going to make you happy, and what steps are you taking to get yourself there. And so, this is a wonderful month for you. It's an inspiring month. It's an uplifting month. The energy is lifting you up. And it's exciting. Like, it's a very exciting energy for you. But it is about you being yourself and really enjoying it. Like, really coming home to you. And having that self-realization is, you know what? I'm okay. Yeah, I like me. And I'm going to please myself. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to make sure that my needs are met, and so on. And that could be the shift in behavior, the shift in pattern that you notice coming in here in August for you, that actually starts stirring in July at the first Leo new moon, and then it picks up as we move into August. And then, of course, your ruling planet goes into Leo on the 26th, right? So, and then Mercury moves back into that area on the 31st. So there's like this huge focus from the universe going, Libra, what do you want? Right? Ask and it is given. Do what makes your heart sing. Do what makes you happy. Do what is fun for you and playful for you. Because the lighter you are, it raises your vibration. And the more laughter you have, it raises you up and brings you new joy. And that's what it's about, is to live your best life, have fun, have laughter, have that, that childlike wonder and magic that keeps you in the moment, keeps you excited about even the simplest things, right? And let go of those roles that you play for others, right? To please others. We can get caught up in a role that pleases the children and pleases the partner and pleases others, but may not serve you anymore. And it may not be true for you. And if it's not true for you, it's not going to work. This eclipse is in Leo, and Leo is about living authentically and living from the heart and living from the soul, living from your truth of who you really are. But if you don't know that because you've been so busy playing roles with everyone and being what they want you to be, you don't know who you are. And this month could be an eye-opener, because it might be like, hey, I'm dating myself. I'm taking myself out, It's like, I'm getting to know myself. Who am I? And that, that's good too. I mean, that can be fun and exciting and interesting. So, be open to really being there for yourself this month. Really tuning into your heart's desire, your hopes and wishes, those secret wishes in your heart that you don't tell anybody, you don't share it with anyone, but you know what it is you really want, and allow for that to be brought to you. This energy is very supportive of you, and it's a great time for love and abundance and joy and laughter. So for those of you open for love, ready for love, it could happen. You have the full moon in that area of true love and romance, and it is in harmony with Jupiter in your sign. And so, you know, it could be a friend, it could be, you know, someone you work with, it can be, you know, someone right there that you know, and, or you meet, and it happens. And, you know, I always say don't get ready, be ready. So be ready for love. For those of you coupled, you know, this is a wonderful energy to, you know, heal relationship, improve relationship, inject life into relationship, inject energy into your partnership. Wonderful, because the Leo energy is in harmony with Uranus and Aries in that area of partnership for you. And so this is a wonderful time, and Saturn is supporting it to, you know, strengthen that relationship and have fun, do fun things together. Absolutely wonderful energy for marriage and partnership. Very exciting, right? It's like you could rediscover each other. You could discover new things about each other. You could have, you know, a lot of fun and laughter with each other. Great month for relationship. Money looks really good too. The money is very strong here, and you could be getting a new start in money with a business you own or the company you work for. You could get a raise. You could be seeing more money. And of course Venus goes in there too, so it continues right into September. The prosperity is very strong for you this month too. What a great month for Libra. And career too, with Venus in that area till the 26th, you know, you could find that you're very well received in the company that you're working for or the business you own, that things are, you know, Venus likes to smooth things out wherever she is and just make things better. And so you could find that that is putting a smile on your face too. And spiritually, you know, is take time for the listening. You know, the spiritual comes through listening, right? And we have to have quiet time for that. And so take time for your spiritual life. Although it looks like a real party month for Libra. Lots of parties and celebrations. And that's good. That's good. And health, I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. You know, the more you laugh, the more you see the lighter side of life, the more you please you, the better your health is going to be. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus-ing my videos. Libra, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. It does help support the channel. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. It's very easy. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to work on a new business idea, a new creative project, it's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Libra, please yourself. I wanted to sing for you one of my favorite childhood songs. It's A Frog Went to Courtin', and it is a love story. A frog went to courtin', he did ride a A frog went to court and he did right, sword and pistol by his side. He rode up to Miss Muzzie's door. He rode up to Miss Muzzie's door, where he'd often been before. He said, Miss Muzzie, are you within? He said, Miss Muzzie, are you within? Yes, kind sir, I sit and spin. He took Miss Muzzie upon his knee. He took Miss Muzzie upon his knee, said, Miss Muzzie, will you marry me? Without my uncle's right consent. Without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president. Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides. Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides to think his niece would be a bride. Then Uncle Rat rode off to town. Uncle Rat rode off to town to buy his niece a wedding gown. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder by the hollow tree. The first to come was a little white moth. The first to come was a little white moth to spread out the tablecloth. The next to come was a bumblebee. The next to come was a bumblebee, played the fiddle upon his knee. The next to come was a tiny flea. The next to come was a little flea, danced the jig with a bumblebee. The next to come was Mrs. Cow. The next to come was Mrs. Cow, tried to dance but didn't know how. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green, sweet Miss Mouse looked like a queen. They all gathered round the lucky pair. They all gathered round the lucky pair, singing, dancing everywhere. Then Frog and Mouse went off to France. Then Frog and Mouse went off to France. That's the end of my romance.